Okay guys, so this is the Matchbox 9-pack. I don't think the 9-packs have any sort of names to them. Or if they do, I don't know what, I don't know what they are. The 5-packs will be like coffee cruisers or something like that, but to my knowledge, the 9-packs do not have titles or names to them. The exclusive car, though, and also the featured car on the box, you see, is this little Datsun rally car here. And those are always boxed in blue on the boxes here. I think it's a 510. It's got some pretty cool vehicles in here. So I'm just going to get right into it here. I'm going to stop the video to open the box. Nobody really wants to see me do that. I don't want to see me do that. And then we'll get into it here. So, some pretty cool cars here, as I mentioned. Let's start with the exclusive car here. This is the 1970 Datsun 510. This 510 is kind of a rally car. It's got a roof rack full of, or a luggage rack I should say, full of equipment. Looks like an extra gas can, a spare tire, and some types of luggage. It's got hood pins, a little fog light. Actually, it's got a couple extra lights on it. It's got mud flaps on the back of it. I like how Matchbox used all the diamond plate stuff on the bottom of this. But and then the mud splatters, of course. But whatever's on the trunk here as well. Alright, I think I've covered it. But other than that, just a normal little 510. It probably sits a little higher than a normal one. I don't know. Oh, there's a bunch of lights up top, too. I guess if we look at that picture back there, we can see that. But anyway, it's got a lot of cool graphics on it. Got some sponsors here. Nijhuis. Nijhuis Tires, Tilly, Matchbox. I can't read that. Maybe One Turn is what it says. And of course, Datsun, which entails putting Nissan somewhere on the car. And then this little 8 back here, I'm not sure what that represents, or maybe that's an S. But I like the mud splatters on the sides of it here. It's cool. Got the orange wheels, kind of goes with some of the graphics on there. Other than that, not a whole lot of graphics on here. I can bring my lights back in now. I had everything spread out for getting a picture of this for the thumbnail. Which I hope this is the first 9-pack I'm doing. I hope the thumbnails are more presentable than the thumbnails for the 5-packs. The 5-packs, I wasn't very impressed with the thumbnails. We also have a racing style bucket seat for the driver. You can see how it differs from the passenger one, especially if I turn the car around. Pretty cool, same stuff on this side. So there's that one. And I guess we'll just go across the rows here. This is some type of Porsche, I can tell you that. A Porsche Panamera, 2010 Porsche Panamera. It's a 4-door, pretty cool. It's got a kind of a steel blue. There's some blue tinting in there. Maybe it's just all the metallic. It's obviously got some gray. It's mostly gray, but there's a little bit of blue in it. I put it next to the gray wheels on this car. You can see it's pretty gray, but there's some blue tinting in it. Got a nice Porsche badge on the hood there. Of course, the headlights as well. Even got our other lights down there. Got tail lights. Got the Porsche. What's that license plate say? Make ways. There you go. Interior there. Just black, so it's not going to show up very well on the camera, but you can tell from the dashboard there's some details in there. It's got kind of black chrome wheels. It's cool. Okay, then this casting has been around since the Lesney days of Matchbox. The Ford Thunderbird. This is a 57 Thunderbird. With a Continental kit on the back, which you can see I just put a big thumbprint on, so we'll wipe that off of there. There you go. Tail lights are actually painted in on this one. I don't see this model too often that the tail lights are painted in. It's a very pretty pink, like salmon-y pink color. Got kind of light colored interior. We have a Thunderbird emblem, though it's not quite where it should be. It should be up here, but it looks okay down there. Got your headlights painted in there. Nice big chrome grille. Yeah, they've made this casting for a long, long time. Obviously, when it was made by Lesney, the base was metal, but other than that, I don't see a whole lot of differences. The stuff on the base is different. But the old one had the Continental kit, and everything else I think is, if not the same, is pretty darn close to the original one. I should have brought that one up here before we started the video. It's okay. This is definitely a BMW 2002, probably from the 70s. 1969 BMW 2002. Very pretty blue color. They've had this one in a couple different colors. There's some yellows and I think they had no, they didn't have a black one. Hot Wheels had a black one. But anyway, I really like this blue, although the yellow one was nice too. We do have a badge in the grill here. What does it say? I assume it says 2002. Yes, it does. Then we have the BMW emblem up there. The light's hitting it weird. It's making it look like it's yellow. It's not yellow, it's white. Or white and blue, I guess. There, right by my thumb, you can see that badge. It finally focused. It says 2002 in the grill. Got a white interior. Kind of a cream white color. Blue tinted windows, which actually look okay with the blue car. It's not too much. It kind of sounds like it would be, but it's not. The moon hubcaps on there. It says BMW 2002 on the back. Also have a BMW logo. 2002, what's the letter? Come on, camera, focus. I want to see what the letter is. It's a 2002 something. Maybe it's two letters. I can't Can't make out what it is. I can see there's something in there. Taillights are nice too. So anyway, whatever. It's a 2002 something. Matchbox didn't bother to include that. FYP28 has nothing to do with this. I'm pretty certain. They tried to incorporate a spare tire right here. So anyway, nice looking car. Got your gas cap over here. It's a nice one. I like that color, as I mentioned. Alright, another National Park vehicle from Matchbox. I always like seeing those. This is probably my favorite one. This is the 1947 and a half Chevy AD truck. So 47 and a half was the first Thriftmaster pickup body style. That's what they called this body style. They made them from 47 and a half to, I want to say 53 was the last year for them. This one happens to be the 5-window, which driving a truck 49 Studebaker, I know that I would love to have the 5-window option that some of the Chevrolets had. It's not an option for my truck. I don't think I've ever seen any customs with the 5-window either, but it would be nice at times. Getting back to this one though, Park Patrol on the front fender. We have a number here, US 1130. This is a National Park truck, as I mentioned. This is the Forest Ranger. Little fire badge there. So, I have a couple National Park trucks sitting next to me here. Here's the tanker truck, which is not in scale at all, as you can see. but they're all roughly the same color. None of them exactly match. But I have ended up with a habit of collecting the National Park trucks from Matchbox. I think that's a pretty cool thing to collect. It's not a special series. It's just, if you see one, it's there. It's pretty cool. I really like this truck. This is probably my favorite thing in this 5-pack. Pretty cool truck. Or 9-pack, I guess it is. Alright. Some kind of little hot rod here. I think it's a Ford. 33 Ford Coupe. Kind of a Utah salt flat vibes to it, you know, kind of the salt racer type of cars here, kind of a rat rod. Pretty cool. Bonneville salt flats, that's what I'm trying to think of. It says built by Matchbox on the hood. Got a bunch of louvers in the hood there. Matchbox Speed Shop. I could see Heidman headers. I think the other one is Bell before it. Yeah, there we go. The other one's Bell. I can't see what this is, but I'm sure we can cheat. That is... I'll read your racing cams first. Iskandarian. Hi truck. I may or may not be saying that right. But anyway, just a really cool car here that's kind of different from Matchbox. It's even got little taillights down there on either side of the exhaust. Wait a minute. It's got exhaust here coming out. Oh, that's not what that is there. Never mind. Never mind. It's kind of got a satin finish to it with metallic brown paint. And then, of course, the white cream. I guess it's not white. That's kind of a cream. It's got a gray interior, which... Oh, wow. You can actually see inside it. Oh, I really didn't think the camera was going to pick up anything but darkness. Really cool car, though. I like that one a lot. last row here. One more realistic one, then we have two fantasy vehicles. This is the Subaru... I don't know what these are called. What's the tailgate say? Sambar. Subaru Sambar. These are little bitty... they're street legal, but they're little bitty utility type trucks. They're about the size of a very large side-by-side, you know. Maybe a little bigger than that, but to give you an idea, they're small. It's got a nice Subaru badge there, and then a Subaru license plate. It's got the headlights painted in. Not much of an interior in here, but there is... We can't see it because it's black. There's two seats in there. And a shifter. That's about all I can see. This panel here, right there, that would be like an access panel to work on stuff underneath the truck. On these trucks in real life, the side, well, I know the tailgate, of course, folds down. I think on some of these, the sides fold down. The base does not say what it is. Probably because Subaru Sambar wouldn't fit on here very well. They have everything smashed in here all together. We do have a spare tire, though. They managed to fit that in there. Of course, we have the tail lights and the Subaru Sambar badge on the back of the tailgate. And little tiny mud flaps. So that one's very front heavy. You can see it in comparison with the hot rod here. It's a little bitty truck. Alright. This is pretty cool here. I think this is a Matchbox. I don't want to say fantasy car, but I think that's what they're called. Matchbox Originals is what they're called. Senora Shredder. With white mud flaps. Team Matchbox, number 5. It's got the Matchbox colors there. That's cool. We have some type of sponsors on the back there. Got the Matchbox M. Got a lot of lights on the front of it here. Well, I can see that clearly says Dad. Nope, maybe that's an O. Doe. D-A-O. Dow. Doe. Willac. J-I. I think that says Dad, but it may be D-A-O. Then we have probably MBX for Matchbox. I don't know. They kind of did a thing where the tailgate's like part of the way down here. Kind of like it's got a ducktail type of end to it. We have a spare tire, which of course is white. Same piece of white plastic as the interior. Probably the mud flaps and everything is all the same. And one more here. This is some type of police vehicle. It's not a dump truck because there are dogs back there. Road Raider. Road Raider, the police version of Road Raider. Got a big star there. Probably says Matchbox City or County or something on it. They always do something like that. The windows are armored. Everything is armored. O-Y-H-A, I think is what that says, or O-V-H-A. A bunch of lights on the front here. Not quite sure. Oh, maybe a light bar here is what that is. There are some police dogs in the back. I would assume is what those are supposed to be. says Matchbox on the tailgate. That's kind of a cool thing. See, it's got big shocks in it there. Alright, so that is the 9-pack, which I'm still not used to saying that. That still sounds like a weird word to me, but we will line everything up here. The video is gonna be pretty long if I start putting the 9-pack cars on the turntable, so I don't think I'm gonna do that, because the videos turn into be like 20 minutes or something. But if you guys really want me to, leave it in the comments below, and I'll do it for the other 2. We just have 2 more 9-packs, and we're gonna get back to regular like haul videos and just the regular stuff on this channel, which is not always regular because it's always random. But hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you in the next video.